y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. Hopefully this is a quick video, but y'all know I talk a lot, so we shall see. This is over lavender scents, okay? So if you make candles, if you're into essential oils, if you make bath and body products, you probably know there are so many different variations of lavender scents, different types of lavender. There's even something called lavendin. Okay, there's just so many different types of lavender. It can be hard to figure out which one to use or which one is best for your product line. There are some subtle differences between the different types of lavender, and then some of them have big differences. So I'm just gonna tell y'all some of the lavender scents that I have, because this is not even all of them, and I will tell y'all what I feel like the differences are and how I would determine which one to use for which particular product. So we're gonna start with the newest one that I got, which is Mayfield from 1617. This is actually a lavender lemon scent. This is my first time trying lavender lemon. I've always wanted to try lemon and lavender mixed together, but I just never got around to it. So the scent notes are English lavender, Meyer lemon, and Tahitian vanilla. I will say this one is one of the most authentic lavenders I've smelled. I do want to try Little Bee Scents lavender too. I haven't had a chance. But this one is one of the most authentic I've smelled as far as smelling pretty close to the essential oil. If you like lavender essential oil, if you like hyssop. So I feel like it's kind of like lavender and hyssop essential oil together, because hyssop kind of has more of a fruitier, it's like lavender but with a fruitier or more like of a citrus type of smell. So I actually like this one the best as far as the smell. Out of all of the lavenders that I have, it smells very, I'm looking at my notes because I had to take notes, y'all. It smells very upscale. My only thing that I'm still trying to get past is it is a very subtle scent. So it's not as strong as the other lavender scents that I have on this list. And that may be what you're looking for. This is a softer, like lingering. It's there, you know it's there, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't overpower other scents. It's just very, if you want like a relaxing type of vibe, I feel like this is good for that, because it's not going to give you a headache. It's not going to interfere with your thought process, or if you want to meditate or something, it's not like too in your face. If you have customers that are sensitive to strong smells, this one would be good for them. Also, some people just like softer scents. I will say you can tell that it's there, but you can forget that it's there too because it's just not as strong as other lavender scents. But it is one of the most authentic I've smelled, and maybe they use more of a higher percentage of actual essential oils in there, and essential oils just aren't that strong in candles, so that could be why. But I'm definitely going to keep working with it to see, you know, maybe if I try a different wick, different wax, whatever. It's strong enough to know it's there, but it's not necessarily a powerhouse type of scent. But again, I like this one the best. The way it smells, I like it the best. It is the most expensive out of all of them. This is a 4 ounce, and it's $26 for this 4 ounce. If you buy fragrances from 1617, you already know they're expensive. I don't know if they're more expensive than Makesy. It used to be Wooden Wick, now it's Makesy. I don't know if they're more expensive than Makesy or not. But I will say, speaking of Makesy, this is their Lavender Sage, and this one is one of the more authentic smelling lavenders as well. However, I will say I like the smell of the 1617 one better. This one has lavender notes, but it also has some other stuff as well. It's kind of like almost an aquatic lavender with a hint of linen in there. I can't find it on my page right now, but I believe there's something called juniper water or something in this one. It is stronger than the 1617 one, and there are subtle hints of musk in this one. In the 1617, there's no musk notes at all. It's just clean essential oil smell. The other lavenders have like a musk linen type of scent to them, so I think that's why I like the 1617 one better, because it just smells more authentic. This one has a slight amount of musk, but it still smells authentic. But you can definitely tell there's something else in here, like the juniper water. And again, like I said, there's a hint of musk or linen or something like that, so it could almost be like a laundry detergent type scent. But I do like it, and it is pretty strong. To me, it's stronger than the 1617 one. But again, I like 1617's better. Then we have white sage and lavender from Candle Science. I don't even know why I try to show y'all this stuff, because my camera never picks it up. So this one, in my opinion, has more authentic sage notes. The other ones have more authentic lavender notes, but you really can't smell the sage that much. This one smells more like lavender mixed with sage leaves, or the type of sage that you would burn if you are smudging. So I would say if you want to make smudge candles, I would go with the white sage and lavender from Candle Science. It doesn't smell like the other sage type scent. It's still clean. It's a very clean scent. It's a very strong scent, but it has the authentic white sage. I've noticed there's seems to be two different types of sage fragrance oils. There's the one that smells like the actual herb, and then there's the one that smells to me like some kind of clean linen musk or something like that. So this one has authentic white sage notes in it, okay? Let's see. I actually use that for my smudge candles. Next, we have sage and lavender from California Candle Supply. I really do like this one. This one is strong. Like all of them are strong except for Mayfield. Mayfield isn't as strong, but all these other ones are really strong. But this one is super strong. I really like this one. It does have more of a clean type of sage, so it smells like lavender, but it has a clean type of sage, not the herbal like white sage that you smudge with. So if you're looking for that, you want to go with the Candle Science one. Also, it's kind of a little bit aquatic with a little bit of linen and musk in there. Yeah, I feel like this is like an aquatic type of sage and lavender. So I really do like it. At first I didn't like it. I was like, oh my God, but I actually like it. I don't know why, but sometimes the first time I smell something, I won't like it, and then I'll go back and smell it, or I'll put it in a candle and it smells really good. It has a really good cold throw, really good hot throw. This is the type of candle that you can put, or this is the type of fragrance oil that you can put in a candle, and then the candle will be in one room, but you can smell it in several other rooms. So if you're looking for a really strong sage and lavender, you will want to go with this one. And we also have French lavender and honey by Aztec. This is a Bath and Body Works type. I just got something on my finger. I think I got some wax on my finger. This is French lavender and honey from Aztec Candle. It's a Bath and Body Works dupe. I will tell you, I don't smell any honey in this at all, but I do like it. This is a strong one. I have used this in candles and wax melts and diffusers. and it actually works really well in a diffuser. You can smell it. Sometimes you can't really smell diffusers, but this is very strong in a diffuser. So if you're looking for something that can work in candles, wax melts, and a diffuser, you might want to go with this one. It is more of a fruitier type of lavender. It's like a clean, fruity lavender type smell. I don't smell the honey really that much, but if you're looking for a lavender scent that's still very clean, but doesn't have that strong lavender essential oil or lavender flower type of scent, then you'll want to go with this one, and it's still very strong. And then the last one, I believe the last one, is Lavender and Spring Apricot from Nature's Fragrance. I believe they used to be called Nature's Items. Now it's Nature's Fragrance. This one is more of a fruity scent than a lavender scent. So, this one does really well in body butter for me. I always sell out of body butter when I use this one. It is a fruity, citrus, apricot type of scent. But it also has like a fresh, clean smell as well. And the lavender makes this one good for adults, okay? Because without the lavender, it might be too much of a like teeny bopper, like preteen type of scent because it is fruity, but the lavender gives it like an adult type feel. So it's still fruity, but it's also sultry as well. So this is good for all different age types. I use this in perfume, I use it in body butter, I use it in hand sanitizer, and I use it in candles. It works well in all of those applications. So if you wanted to make like a gift basket where you have all of those different items, and they all smell the same, you may want to get this one. So this one is really good for bath and body products, but it works well in candles also. So with all of that said, it really depends on what your goal is, what you're looking for as far as which lavender scent you would want to use. Like I said, if you are wanting to make smudge candles, religious candles, if you're wanting more of a herbal white sage scent, you will want to go with the white sage and lavender from Candle Science. If you are wanting a more authentic essential oil type of smell, you'll want to go with Mayfield from 1617, but keep in mind this one isn't as strong. It does linger, it smells good, but it's not going to be a powerhouse type scent. If you are wanting a fragrance that is still authentic but stronger, you'll want to go with the sage and lavender from Makesy, or used to be known as Wood and Wick. If you are wanting a very, very strong lavender that has kind of an aquatic feel to it, you will want to go with sage and lavender from California Candle Supply. And if you want like an in-between, it still smells like lavender, it still smells clean, it kind of has a little bit of citrus, but it's not as much of a citrus as the lavender and spring apricot, then you'll want to go with the French lavender and honey by Aztec. And like I said, all of these are pretty strong with the exception of Mayfield. I will say this, I like this fragrance so much, I'm willing to deal with the fact that it's not as strong as I like my candles to be, because that's just how much I like the way it smells. And throughout my time of making candles and bath and body products and stuff, I have run across customers that don't want their scents to be overpowering. They don't want to get a headache. They don't want to be, you know, smacked in the face with the scent when they come in. They want it to be a nice lingering scent, like kind of how it when you go into a department store, a nice upscale department store. So that is how this Mayfield is. So it depends on your customer base. I even have customers that want unscented candles because they want to use them for decor, or they want to use them for spiritual purposes, but they don't want to actually smell the candle at all. So it depends on your customer base. It depends on what you're making the candle for. If you're making a smudge candle, that might be require a different type of fragrance oil than if you are making one that you want to serve as like a spa type candle. So what kind of candle are you making? What do your customers want? Are you wanting to go for super strong candles or subtle candles? Like, what is it that you want? What do your customers want? And just make sure you communicate well. Like I said, most of my candles are extremely strong, so my customers are going to be used to that. So I would put a disclaimer on this candle, or a candle that I make with this. I would put a disclaimer that says this smells very authentic, true to the essential oil. It is a very nice, subtle, soft scent that lingers. It won't give you a headache. You can have this in the background while you're working. It won't mess with your allergies. Like, I would say stuff like that just so my customers know, okay, don't expect, to be hit in the face with this fragrance, because they may be used to that. That's how my other candles are. So as long as you are communicating well, making sure you're giving good product descriptions on your website or on your listings, if you're selling on Etsy or a marketplace, then you should be fine, okay? At least you can say that I put all the information there. Now, you can't force people to read, but you can definitely do your part by putting the information there. If you're like me, you may want to have several lavenders because you have several different uses for lavender type scents, or you may just want to have one, but you don't know which one to choose from. So hopefully this video gave you all some insight into the different types of lavender. Also, I wanted to mention Mayfield from 1617 and Sage Lavender from Makesy are going to be on the more expensive end. If you are wanting cheaper fragrance oils that still work well, all of the other ones, Lavender Spring Apricot from Nature's Fragrance, French Lavender and Honey from Aztec, White Sage and Lavender from Candle Science, and Sage Lavender from California Candle Supply. All of those are affordable, but they work just as well. They are just as strong. But the more expensive ones, Makesy and 1617, they do have more of the authentic essential oil smell. So maybe they're more expensive because they have more essential oil as far as the ratio. I'm not sure. I would have to look. So anyway, that's it. Y'all know I talk a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Stay tuned. I am doing a candle testing video using Mayfield lavender citrus fragrance, and I am testing Makesy's new cotton wicks. They have some cotton wicks now. You know they're known for wooden wicks, but they have cotton wicks now. So I will be testing those in their what do they call? They have some wax flakes too. I never tried them. This is my first time trying them. I don't know what they're called. It's an interesting name. It's like super soy wax or something like that. I'll put it on the screen, but I'm testing a new wax. Well, it's new to me from Makesy. I usually use the Deluxe Satin Soy. So I'm testing their wax flakes along with their new cotton wicks. So stay tuned for that video. And I also will be making another video comparing Maple Street's luxury fragrance line to Makesy's fragrances, because I noticed they have the same, what seems to be the same scents. Maple Street has some fragrances that are titled the exact same, and they have the exact same scent notes in the exact same order as Makesy does. So I'm wondering if they got them from the same supplier or manufacturer. We shall see. So stay tuned. I have a lot of good stuff coming up. And thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.